OKC is number one, and of course, it's really OKC and San Antonio, is what we thought. And then the Lakers figured it out. And they figured it out. And now Luka has scored 140 points in 3 games. And they are now firmly in the number 3 seed after beating the Rockets twice in a week. And it seems like they could go on a run.
So
we ain't there yet, Kev.
I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna come back to this because it's very important. But I gotta show the Luka status here. He only played 19 minutes against the Pistons. They had 17 points. Magic 33 points. Heat 60 points. Rockets 40 points. Yes, that means on the 18th and 19th combined, he scored 100 points. 100. Then he gave the Rockets 36 points, the Nuggets 30 points, the Bulls 50 points, Timberwolves 31 points, Knicks 35 points, and the Pacers 44 points. Hey, man, anybody can get it. And everybody has. Now, number one, to all y'all who have ever put Trae Young and Luka Doncic in the same category, I need y'all to lay it down. I need us to end that discussion. It's over. It ain't even close. The only thing that we can say about Luka right now is he is one of the most prolific scorers to ever play basketball. One of the best to ever do it. And he is the lead dog in LA.
He's the lead dog in Dallas.
That too. I fucked my money up. Now I can't re-up.
Shout out to Dallas.
And as good as Cooper Flag can be, he is never going to be as good as Luka. I hate to tell you.
As good as Luka. I don't think he'll be as a complete player. I think Luka is more of a complete player than Cooper Flag.
I agree.
I think the Lakers have figured it out that, hey, LeBron, and this is not a shot at LeBron, even though everybody at the barbershop thinks I hate LeBron. It's not a shot at LeBron. You're 41. About to be 42. Y'all were arguing with me that, hey, LeBron is 41, not 42. He is in his 42nd year of life. He just got to get there. We in 2026. He was born in 1984. Math tells me. But either way, he's just, you give the ball to Luka because Luka has the unique ability to shoot over almost anybody, whoever it is. And now that you've added in the travel and you can step back, he's almost unstoppable.
It's not a travel, that's a 0 step.
That's a travel. They've made it legal, but it was a travel all the way.
Like the rules changed
the 0 step. But they did. They literally changed it. And the fact that now LeBron is your third best player because they play through Austin Reaves now, Luka and Austin Reaves, and they let LeBron stand in the corner or go to the elbow and be in the dunker spot or get the ball on the run instead of putting him at the top of the key with the ball and then figuring it out, has unlocked that team. You basically replaced Rui Hachimura with LeBron, if you think about it, in the spacing of that team. And now, all of a sudden, when you give the best player on the team the ball and you give the second best scorer on the team the ball, and then you give the old dude, just go run around and be smart, be a coach on the court. Now everything looks a lot better. 140 points in 3 games is crazy. I think you read the list backwards. But it was actually 40. It was 60, 40, 33. 133 points in 3 games. First of all, Rockets, for all the defense that y'all champion, cut y'all ass. And all teams, y'all have to know, as a Hawks fan, I know that when we talk trash to LeBron during them years in Cleveland, in 10 straight years, we were going to lose because LeBron takes it personally and he's going to beat us because you talk trash.
No, he was going to beat us because he was better than us. You might as well at least talk some trash.
No. LeBron took nights off against the Hawks until we started talking trash and then he would sweep us. The same
It
thing
did not
happens with
matter. You
Luka.
gonna lose.
The same thing happens with Luka in Houston. They were talking trash to Luka. They gave him the
and in
middle finger.
Orlando, Gogo Bataze, you better leave that.
I was about to get there. They gave him the middle finger in Houston. They talked trash about him. They said all the things, and he scored 60. And he looked at, and I knew when he hit that step back three and looked at the crowd and started laughing, I said, "Oh, this is gonna be for the rest of the night." And 55 points later, it was for the rest of the night. Well, actually, I'm sorry, 95 points later, it was for the rest of the night. And then he goes to Orlando, and you start talking about his family. You look.
Time out. I'm gonna give y'all a little insider trading. Y'all know what they say. The real answer is it ain't got nothing to do with nobody. What nobody said.
Smack
they say his old. No, they said since his old lady asked for that divorce, he been torturing people. He said they say his old lady asked for a divorce and moved back to Slovenia, I think.
Well, okay. Well, if you want to go down this road, they were at a fork in the road a long time ago, and he went with the new produce. So the old produce,
he'd have had trouble with women in his life because remember him and his mom was on the outs. For a long time.
Well, yeah, she tried to catch. Yeah, you be out too. I'm trying to keep my name, image, and likeness. Basically,
I'm not saying that he's wrong, but I'm saying there is an unfortunate string of events, and it seems like this time he's been able to channel his anger into destroying his opponents. So y'all,
I don't know if it's about anger. I think it's focus. I think he was going through this the whole year. He went through this the whole year. And then it finally got finalized. She moved back, and boom, 135 points later, they in the third seed.
Hey, Bataze, let me tell you one thing you better do from now on. Shut the fuck up.
Boy, you better be glad Luka liked the smoking drink, because if he was in shape, he would have dunked on you.
Nah, that's another thing. That's another thing. If y'all looked, they have done the before and after. When he got to LA, what he looked like, and what he looks like now is completely different.
Fair. I mean, in shape, he's not athletic. Like he was dunking his rookie year. He's dunking on people.
Yeah. But I mean, if you look back at that group of people, all of those guys have they've lost the step. Same thing we say about Trey. Same thing we say about John. They ain't got that same burst that they have, but Luka's thing was, I was never built on athleticism. I was never built on speed. And now I have the experience and wisdom. And I mean, the referees I'm the man, so I get the Jordan calls. You combine all of that, and yeah, I don't have to be as fast and jump as high.
And then you have LeBron, and you can throw the ball to him whenever you need to. And Luka has wild talent and has also went to the finals with Kyrie, right? Went to the finals with Kyrie?
Yes, correct.
And then he went and now I ain't gonna say he decided to go to LA. Shout out to you, Dallas, and then got traded to LeBron. So when you combine talent with team, then all of a sudden it becomes 100 points in 2 games.
But I don't want this to get lost. I still think the Lakers are a scam. I think that they're a better scam now, but I still don't think that they want to see OKC or San Antonio. Now,
what? Who wants to see OKC or San Antonio?
Correct. So this is where the LeBron situation, the LeBron situation for this season is relatively easy. Is all right. I'm going to defer to the young guys and let them flourish. That's one thing. The next season,
max contract.
See, there you go. What I tell y'all, it's not just it's about the money. You're gonna have to now get paid like right now. You're getting paid number 1 money, number 2 money. So it's fine. You stealing right now. You third option, number 1 money. Next year, you're gonna have to take a substantial pay drop if you want to stay here.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, and he already said he wants max money, so I don't know where he could go other than like Portland. But um, I don't.
He ain't they ain't got no planes for him to go to Portland. He
I know
ain't
that was I was being facetious. I was being facetious. I
so,
know he's
but
going to two places.
he's no, I don't know. Maybe that is the answer, especially if the Cavs get put out by the Raptors. But I don't think that's a
You
good.
spend the money for one. If you have a chance, you have the chance to convince LeBron to do it again in Cleveland because you already have James Harden. You now you gonna have to trade because you have to do a signing trade because you don't have the money to
How?
pay. You have to trade somebody. You can't pay all of them unless LeBron pay for $10 million, which he
So
already told you he's not doing.
this is my clarification. Evan Mobley, James
50-40,
Harden, Spider Mitchell, LeBron
42,
James,
45,
Jared
52,
Allen.
106,
Who are you
100.
trading?
Evan Mobley.
You can't. He's the
No, you
best
can't trade
asset.
Mobley. He's the youngest one.
He's the only thing.
Well,
He's
it's
the
not
only
Cleveland. Well,
thing you
LeBron, you're a Laker or a Clipper, one or the other. So you're gonna be at LA one way or
warrior.
another.
He'd be warrior. He could be a warrior. But yeah, Cleveland just doesn't work
No.
because right. So if you're in LA, you got to take 30 million. I think it's probably your best play.
I
I
mean,
don't think
yeah,
that
there's
you
only two places I had: LA or Cleveland. There's nowhere else for you to go. I don't think the
Warriors.
Warriors. What?
You
What? I
trade
mean, he would have to trade.
Jimmy Butler and Moses Moody.
That might make the Lakers better. And that does nothing for. I mean, whatever. I ain't about to try to speculate on what LeBron gonna do because we don't know what LeBron is gonna do. But the Lakers are pretty good. The Western Conference. I don't even talk about the top two teams, even though OKC is now getting Jalen Williams back after 5 weeks, fully rested off a hamstring. Um,
And
the
just enough time.
Spurs.
Hold on.
Yep.
And just enough time to get into playoff shape. That is a problem.
Yes. Now the Spurs, as good as they are, they have looked human. They went, and even though they've been like 9-1, 10-1 for a while, for like the last 20 games, they looked almost unstoppable. They had like hiccups against the Knicks, where they got blown out, but they are
OKC and the Spurs have lost. Well, let's just be clear here.
10-1, right?
Okay, OKC, the Spurs, and the Lakers have lost 2 games in the last 30.
Combined.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, they're
3 teams,
right.
2 losses.
Yeah, I mean the Lakers playing out of their mind. OKC is who it is, and Big Vic is Big
and
Vic.
they're playing teams. They're playing teams. Like, I feel how you want to about the Hawks. We ain't playing the level of talent that they're playing and winning. They are doing it convincingly.
In the West. You ain't never gonna do that in the East
No,
until the
no
East
rest.
is better.
Right. I mean, the West is fun. I mean, the East is fun though. Let's be everybody about the same.
Yeah, it's a difference, but that ain't changed the fact that sure it's fun to watch, but we all know more than likely whoever comes out of the West, which could be a legit 5 teams.
Oh, I don't
6.
think so.
I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I strongly disagree.
6.
I think it can.
6
I think it can be 2 teams, and the rest of y'all is just trying as long as you can for whatever you can. Lakers barbecue chicken, Rockets barbecue chicken, the Nuggets old, Timberwolves they trying, but they ain't got it. They're gonna have to reconfigure. Definitely not the Suns. The Clippers just happy to be.
I think I don't know who
just happy to be there.
Yeah, I all them playing. I said 6. All them other ones can go, but I think the Nuggets are proven. I think the Rockets are unproven, but again, playing Reed Shepherd opens up the floor a little bit for them. Although if you play against Vic, it's tough. And then the Timberwolves, I think, probably match up pretty well with OKC. if Ant played, but now the Lakers, I mean, Luka's a wild card. Luka could go for 100 and then he could cry after the first
The,
quarter. And
the issue is, as good as Luka can play, he's not going to outplay Victor Wembanyama. He's not going to outplay SGA.
Well, they don't have a center, so they're not going to be able to. I mean, they got Jackson Hayes, so they're not going to be able to play. That's what the Lakers are able to do in this.
They got DeAndre Capella.
Oh yeah, okay. They can't really. I didn't mean it that way, but what I'm saying, I don't want to lose my point. What I'm saying is they're going to lose the center back.
Gave that man pinata treatment, yo. Yeah.
That's
sure.
your fault. That's his fault. You the one said they want me to play like Clint Capella. JJ said yes, and then all of a sudden they 9-1. Like, duh, bro, just be tall. We don't need to do nothing else. We got everybody else can shoot. We just need to be tall. But I don't think that nobody outside of maybe Minnesota and the Rockets. I'm sorry, Minnesota Rockets and Denver have a center. To be able to challenge OKC and Big Vic. Those are the only three teams that have centers that can stick with them in the paint, is what I was trying to get to.
Go ahead.
I don't believe in you didn't dominating. He looked in the mirror and said, yo, bro, you're not that guy. DeAndre Ayton on realizing his role with the Lakers. First off, did you hear the fact that they said DeAndre Ayton has multiple personalities and not in a schizophrenic way, in a I make them up way?
I believe it. Everything that is said about him, I believe.
It's true.
And I don't want this to be perceived in the wrong way, but I think he might have some type of disability.
Disability?
You know how when you in high school, you know who be in separate classes, and then we get out into the real world,
and they just release him?
Yes, I think that's why he's really good at basketball, because that's where his sliders go really up on basketball. But
like Fernando Mendoza.
Isn't
that what y'all said in the group? Y'all said that in the group?
I ain't said nothing about Fernando Mendoza because I just have learned to stay out of Indiana's business. But yeah, when it comes to Ayton, everything that I see, it doesn't make like the level of sense for me that I would have. But it's like he gets things later.
He does look like he got a touch of the DS a little bit.
Yeah. I think we all got it, but I think his is like everything kind of makes sense with the way that he lives and acts. Like the super juice he got to drink to be good, or sleeping on the air mattress, or I'm not Clint
calling
Capella,
himself Joshua,
or dominating. All of these names that you make up is wrong. But I think
stupid is that tattoo. You got that tattoo, and then they start calling you Clint Capella.
And you're not as good as Clint Capella. Clint Capella, I think Clint Capella was insulted by that, but I think that it gave Clint Capella the respect that I think that I have said that he's deserved for years. Well, I said Clint Capella a lot better than y'all think he is.
Proven. I think it's showed that he had more respect than most people thought.
Everybody
else was like, hey, now
he's up, big dog.
You not him.
But I think that I really do like Ayton as a back. Like, he's a 2K monster. He has a full complement of offense and
Travis Outlaw.
You're correct. You're correct. But what I'm saying is he has a full complement of offense and defensive skills. He can literally do everything. His mental is the only place where he comes up short. And I hate to say that about another black man, but that's the only place where he just doesn't get it done. Like, if you look at him, he can shoot the 3-ball. He can shoot the mid-range. He's big enough. He can dominate in the paint. He's a good rim protector. He can move his feet. He just doesn't. He can't put it all together. And it sucks. Because let me tell you, a guy who I always want on my 2K team is Ayton. Because then once you take out that part, He's unstoppable.
What's his name?
But
Monty in Phoenix. He was right. He was right.
He's his own worst enemy. He's kind of like he's like a different Ben Simmons, where it's like, bro, if you just really just locked in and played basketball, you could be one of the best. Like Clint Capella Clint Capella never have all the skills you have, but Clint Capella knew what to do and he did it very well, time after time after time after time. As soon as that ball went in the rim, Clint take off. Ayton just doesn't. I don't know if it's the people around him, his personal identity, it's his ego, bro. And I do appreciate what Clint said. He said, bro, you got two of the best facilitators of all time. You need to lock in. And I think that if he ever did that,
coming out of him.
Right. If he ever did that, then he could. I think that there is a world where he's the second best player on the Lakers. I think that he's the second most skilled player at this point on the Lakers. He's more valuable than Austin Reaves. Ideally.
I was like,
okay, so let me clarify because I know that Reggie will clip that and I'll get jumped. Ayton's skill set, I can see the wheels turning now, brother. Ayton's skill set is valuable. His size, his ability, but Austin Reaves, when I don't have an ability, I find a way to influence the game, and that's the difference. I think if Ayton just focused on doing the difficult things, if he did all of the things that nobody else wants, if he was to be able to like do what Draymond does and say, I'll just do all the things that suck, then he'll be fine. He'll be a world beater.
I mean,
set good screens, rebound the ball. And that's the unfortunate part about him is it's just ego and mentality. It's not skill set. And that's the reason that it sucks to watch him play because you're like, bro, you got it. You just don't play like it.
It'll be good next year for somebody else if they don't keep him. No matter. Come be a backup center at the Hawks.
If you're the Lakers, if I don't. The things that he said, he talks himself out of everything. Like, I don't think the Lakers should be considering not paying him because how are you going to find a guy that good? Isaiah Hartenstein, my bad.
Yeah. Yeah. I was about to say it. I was like, shitting me. You get somebody that does.
Bring your simple ass to Atlanta and try not to be Clint Capella, dog. I don't know, man. I just want to see him. I want to see him be good, but he just kicks his own ass, and I'm like, bro,
I don't really care. I was always done at air mattress. Once that happened, I was like, oh,
that air mattress story is one.
Them screws is
for the
fuck
book.
Loose. They stripped. Them screws stripped.
Moving on.
They ain't there no more.
LeBron, in very surprising fashion, says that he is no longer interested in being an owner, nor is he interested in owning the Las Vegas NBA team. This was shocking to everybody because I think that we had all assumed that the Las Vegas team was the LeBron team.
I said it in the reel that we released. I don't believe it.
Oh,
you can tell me all in the blue all you want to, bro. You tell me that now that you in the, and of course from, I don't know if it's conflict of interest or whatever, but I don't remember Tom Brady coming out when he was playing and saying, I'm about to buy the Oakland Raiders or I'm about to buy into the ownership of the Las Vegas Raiders when they move. But it was widely considered like, hey, this is probably a move he's going to try to do. I look at it the same way. You can say, LeBron, you have lied to us before. And I think you will lie again?
So many times.
Yes.
So many times, so many books. But it's like
so many
also,
books. Always
why tell the lie? Just be like, hey man, right now I'm focused on winning a championship. To come out and say I'm not interested at all, but also
puts an end to
negotiation. No, you think it? Okay, I disagree there. I think that this is a negotiation tactic between him and Adam Silver. I think that it makes because the Las Vegas LeBrons is good for Adam Silver. And I feel like this makes Adam Silver, hey, have a call. Hey, what's going on, LeBron? And I mean, he also has this, I assume, victory tour, in the career thing he got going on. And I think it's a negotiation tactic and a good one, but I'm also surprised it came out of his mouth. I feel like that shook up the NBA a little bit quietly. Because I think we all thought it was earmarked for him.
I don't believe it. You don't have to. What do you say? Show me. Show me. Show me you not interested.
That boy said, I'm
Show
from Missouri.
me. Leave LA and go somewhere else that's not 3 hours away from Vegas. Go somewhere else. Show me that you don't care about Vegas. I don't believe you. Don't believe
But you think, no, I can't say the new ownership in the way that he's kind of done them, the Lakers.
Unless he's trying to like hold off and buy a football team, maybe that way he could be less.
He ain't got that. He ain't got that. He ain't got that. And they're not doing that anymore.
Have the whole thing. You could have ownership groups. That's how Magic got with the Commanders. But I mean, like you could have money. I mean, he's bought so many teams and increased the value of his brand so much, so that if he decided to buy a franchise, he could liquidate and not buy just 1 or 2%. He could buy a good amount of it. I think all the moves go for some type of ownership or something. Some franchise team.
I hadn't considered football. It just didn't seem. I mean, it's valid. They're more valuable, but I feel like long term, I don't know. We'll see how this plays out. And this is the reason the NBA is a soap opera.
Before we wrap, 2 questions.
Shoot.
Bryce, I don't know if this is true or not. So 3 questions. 1 question with a sub question and then a second question. Is Bryce James really about to leave Arizona and declare for the draft? Was that AI? Was that fake?
Yeah, I ain't doing that. Boy, no.
I hope it was fake. All right, my second question. Talking about dominating. We give Zion a lot of flack for his extracurricular activities with a certain subset of individuals in a different type of work demographic. Dominating did the same thing, and we don't say nothing.
You want to know why? Dominating has played there are a couple things. Dominating has not gotten caught up in foolishness. Zion has got caught up like in embarrassing type of photos, all of the different Mariah Mills things. He hasn't maintained his weight.
From Mariah Mills, she's just crazy.
Yeah, but he was crazy about her and for her too. It wasn't no. He was into that. And the other part is, you ain't fooling me, bro. He liked that, and he was over there doing things that he liked. He got caught up with another photo with another chick after he was with the other chick. Ayton actually plays basketball. He'd mostly be healthy. Ayton has played on good teams. Spurs team was good. This Lakers team is good. The only place where he really did not play on a team that was good. What did I say?
Spurs. Oh, Spurs.
Yeah. No. The Suns team was good. The Lakers team was good. The only place where he was really in peril was Portland. And it's just been Portland. Ayton Ayton has actually been really good. We just don't have a lot of influence. And when the girl act crazy with Ayton left her where she was. She said she wasn't interested in going any further. He said, oh, well, I'm going to have to drop you off right here. Ultimately, that's the right discernment. Because even once she says no, even if she comes back and says yes later, then she could be like, I was coerced. He did the right thing.
You know, there's something called a Karl Malone Award.
Ladies and
DeAndre
gentlemen,
No, DeAndre Ayton won that.
I understand that. Sometimes it's just like something you see on the floor. You step over it and keep moving.
Ooh, man. Unless you don't have any legs or arms, and then you just shoot them. Hands up.
And maybe they treat you like a pinata. But I mean, Aiden overall has been he's been a good enough basketball player. Yo, we got in this show right now. But yeah, overall, Ayton has been a decent basketball player, just making poor decisions. If Zion played as much as Ayton, there would be he wouldn't have a lot of the same questions he got.
Oh no. No matter what he did, the question was going to be
the other part is Zion is on a max and still currently on a max and going to get paid $46 million. Ayton is not getting. Aiden got his little money, and now he's paying for a very much more reasonable salary. Mm-hmm. Payment, salary, and expectation go hand in hand. They're going to pay Zion guaranteed $46 million next year. You don't have the same expectations as a man getting paid 10.
So because Zion's getting paid 40 and Aiden's getting paid 10, your off-season foolishness or during season foolishness don't matter.
Any foolishness. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. And I mean,
oh Lord.
The Pelicans should look and say, hey, DeJounte Murray is the most valuable player on this team.
No.
Zion? If not him, then who?
Trey Murphy.
Hell no.
Kev, you ain't shit.
Trey Murphy has been available all season, and he played pretty good. As soon as DeJounte Murray has gotten back to the Pelicans, they've damn near been 7-3. If you think the Trey, and I like Trey Murphy, I think that he's one of the guys that partners very well with DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray,
he's the better asset.
Better asset, sure. More valuable player for your team, no. DeJounte is the guy who.
Good.
DeJounte is a motherfucker who stirs the drink in New Orleans. And as soon as he got back, they immediately became a legitimate team. Single-handedly. And beating teams that were respected last week.